Hello everyone, my name is Osvaldo Pineda and welcome to this video. Today we are gonna read my fairy tale that is called Tommy Gloop and the Shy Fox. So let's read it. Once upon a time, there was a brave boy called Tommy Gloop. He was on the way to see his best friend Sarah Shen when he decided to take a shortcut through Darlington Forest. It wasn't long before Tommy got lost. He looked around, but all he could see were trees. Nervously, he felt into his bag for his favorite toy, Molly, but Molly was nowhere to be found. Tommy began to panic. He felt sure he had packed Molly. To make matters worse, he was starting to feel hungry. Unexpectedly, he saw a shy fox dressed in a blue t-shirt disappearing into the trees. How odd, thought Tommy. For the want of anything better to do, he decided to follow the peculiarity-dressed fox. Perhaps it could tell him the way out of the forest. Eventually, Tom reached a clearing. In the clearing were two houses, one made from peppers and one made from pizzas. Tommy couldn't feel his tummy rumbling. Looking at the houses did nothing to ease his hunger. Hello, he called. Is anybody there? Nobody replied. Tommy looked at the roof on the closest house and wondered if it would be rude to eat somebody else's shimmy. Obviously, it would be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it would be considered acceptable to nibble the odd fixture or lick the odd lifting in a time of need. A cackle broke through the air, giving Tommy a fright. A witch jumped into the space in front of the houses. She was carrying a cage. In that cage was Molly. Molly! shouted Tommy. He turned to the witch. That's my toy. The witch just shrugged. Give Molly back, cried Tommy. Not on your Nelly, said the witch. At least let Molly out of that cage. Before she could reply, the shy fox in the blue shirt rushed in front of footpath on the other side of his clinic. Hello, big fox, said the witch. Good morning. The fox noticed Molly. Who is this? That's Molly, explained the witch. Oh, Molly, good luck, lovely, in my house. Give it to me, demanded the fox. Her said, Molly's staying with me. Excuse me, Tommy interrupted. Molly lives with me and not in a cage. Big Fox ignored him. Is there nothing you'll trade? He asked the witch. The witch thought for a moment, then said, I do like to be entertained. I'll really ask him to anybody who can eat a whole front door. Big Fox looked at the house made from pizzas and said, no problem. I could eat an entire house made from pizzas if I wanted to. There's no need to show off, said the witch. Just eat one front door and I let you have Molly. Tommy watched, feeling very worried. He didn't want the witch to give Molly to Big Fox. He didn't think Molly would like living with a shy fox away from his house and all his other toys. Big Fox put on his bib and withdraw a knife and pour a fork from his pocket. "I'll eat this whole house," said Big Fox. "Just you watch." Big Fox pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from pizzas. He gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more and more and more. Eventually, Big Fox started to get bigger, just a little bit bigger at first. But after a few more forkfuls of pizzas, he grew to the size of a large snowball, and he was every bit as round. "Erm, I don't feel too good," said Big Fox. Suddenly he started to roll. He'd grown so round that he could no longer balance. "Help!" he cried, as he rolled off down a slope into the forest. Big Fox never finished eating the front door made from pizzas, and Molly remained trapped in the witch cave. "That's it," said the witch. "I win. I get to keep Molly." "No so fast," said Tommy. "There's still one front door to go, the front door of the house made from papers, and I haven't had turn yet." "I don't have to give you a turn," laughed the witch. "My game, my rules." The woodcutter voice carried through the forest. "I think you should give him a chance. It's only fair." "Fine," said the witch, "but you saw what happened to the fox. He won't last long." "I'll be right back," said Tom. "What?" said the witch. "Where's your sense of impatience? I thought you wanted Molly back." Tommy ignored the witch and hefty pile of sticks. He came to the clearing and started a small campfire. Carefully, he broke off a piece of the door of the house made from papers and toasted it over fire. Once it had cooked and cooled just a little, he took a bite. He quickly devoured the whole piece. Tom sat down on a nearby log. "Fool, you're fair, witch. You were supposed to eat the whole door." "I haven't finished," explained Tommy. "I'm just waiting for my food to go down." When Tommy's food had digested, he broke off another piece of the door made from papers. Once more he tossed his food over the fire and waited for it to cool just a little. He ate it at a leisure pace, then waited for it to digest. Eventually, after several sittings, Tom was down to the final piece of the door made from papers. Carefully, he toasted and allowed it to cool just a little. He finished his final course. Tommy had eaten the entire front door of the house made from papers. The witch stamped her foot angrily. "You must have tricked me," she said. "I don't reward cheating." "I don't think so," said a voice. It was the woodcutter. He cut back into the clearing carrying his axe. "This little boy won't fair and square. No hand over Molly, or I will chop your broomstick in half." The witch looked horrified. She grabbed her broomstick and placed it behind her. Then, having she opened the door of the cage, Tommy hurried over to grab Molly, checking that his favorite toy was all right. Fortunately, Molly was unharmed. Tommy thanked to the woodcutter, grabbed a quick souvenir, and hurried on to meet Sarah. It was starting to get dark. When Tommy got to Sarah's house, his best friend threw her arms around him. "I was worried," cried Sarah. "You're very late." As Tommy described his day, he could tell that Sarah didn't believe him, so he grabbed a napkin from his pocket. "What's that?" asked Sarah. Tommy and grabbed the doorknob made from pixels. Pudding, he said. Sarah almost fell off her chair. That is the end. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope to see you in other opportunity. Goodbye.